Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So in this video, which is an ASMR video meant to help you fall asleep, or maybe just relax and calm down after a hard day of work, I'm going to not only look at flags of the world and capital cities, but in this video I'm going to read out some random facts about the countries that I pick on. So I really hope you enjoy this video. If you are watching and you're finding that you're really enjoying it, before you fall asleep, do click like and drop a comment. Tell me if any of the things that I've said are complete nonsense. There's also a couple of interesting flags on here that I kind of think are a little bit controversial. I'm going to take a look at them first. And if you love what I do, then maybe check out the box below, the info box, and check out how to support me on Patreon. But anyway, I thought it was really curious. The first thing I noticed, being from Wales and like totally obsessed with Wales, was that Wales is on here. I thought that's weird. Technically, we are a country within a country. We are part of the state of the United Kingdom. So I thought, is Scotland on here? And yes, it is. And I thought, is Northern Ireland on here? And it is. Which is controversial in itself because that's an unofficial flag. And then I thought, is England on here? And it is. And then I started looking around to see what other curious flags I could find. So all the 4 countries of the United Kingdom are on here, as well as the United Kingdom's flag. And then I noticed Western Sahara, which, if you watch my Disputed Territories video, is an interesting one. So then I thought, oh, I'll look for Palestine, but Palestine isn't here. But the European Union is, as is Antarctica. Bizarre. The other thing then that I thought of was that Greenland is on here. And Greenland is a dependency of Denmark, as is the Faroe Islands, but the Faroe Islands didn't make the cut. It's not here. And none of the Dutch dependencies made it either. So Aruba, Curacao aren't on here. And then I thought, the Israeli flag looks a bit weird, and I think the dimensions are wrong on the white part. So we'll take this with a pinch of salt. If your country isn't on here, why don't you write me a comment right now and tell me where you're from? So I apologise in advance. Okay, let's get going. So I looked up some facts about Greenland. It does have a cool flag, doesn't it? I like the fact that the red and white are inverted compared to the white and red there. So Greenland, Nuuk, is the capital. So some fun fact about Greenland. It is the largest island in the world that is not a continent. There's a nod to Australia, of course. Greenland has the lowest population density of any country in the world. Greenland is home to the largest national park in the world. So yeah, those are some fun facts about Greenland. So I've only lived in, I say only, I've only lived in 3 countries, Wales and England. So maybe you might say that's one country if it's within Great Britain. I wouldn't. I did a video on why I felt England was like a foreign country when I lived there, so check that out. And the other country I lived in was Spain, the capital of which is Madrid. I used to teach Spanish in a high school, firstly in Wales and then secondly in England. And I taught it for 10 years. And my degree, in America you say college degree, but in the UK we say university. And that is in Spanish, Portuguese and Russian with a little bit of Arabic as well. And let's do some fun facts about Spain, shall we? So Spain is the only European country to have a physical border with an African country. I'll give you a couple of seconds to think about that. So the 2 enclaves of Ceuta and Melilla are actually found on the northern tip of Morocco. So they have 2 tiny smidgens of land on the African continent that, of course, border, therefore, with Morocco. Spain was the world's first global empire. I'm not trying to promote that concept, by the way. I'm totally against it. Spain is the world's 2nd most spoken native language. So I believe, off the top of my head, without doing any research, that Mandarin is the world's most spoken native language. Spanish is 2nd, English is 3rd. But I think when you add all second language speakers and foreign language speakers, I think English is number 1. But you need to thank Mexico for that rather than Spain, because only about 40-something million live in Spain. But I think Mexico is like 100 and something million, right? Spain boasts the world's 3rd largest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. And it's a lovely place to live, and I highly recommend it. Lovely food, lovely people, lovely weather. Okay, let's stay in this area and go to Senegal next. With the green, yellow, red, and the green star in the middle. So Senegal's capital is Dakar. Some facts. Senegal, this year, was it last year, was the first African country to host the Olympics. It was the, not the full Olympics, I believe. I'll just double check now. It was 2022, so it was last year, and it was the Youth Olympic Games. But can you believe that the Olympics haven't been in Africa? That is crazy. Remind me, what's the next country to host the Olympics? We just had it in Japan, haven't we? Where's next? There are 7 UNESCO sites in Senegal. Although the country is 93% Muslim, Senegal's first president was a Roman Catholic. And the most popular sport in Senegal is not soccer or football, even though they are very good at it. It is lamb, L-A-A-M-B, L-A-A-M-B, which is a form of wrestling. Okay, let's move up. And where will we go next? We're gonna go to the Netherlands. One of the countries in the world I've got a little bit of a crush on. of the Netherlands. Capital Amsterdam. I talked quite a few times on this channel about the fact that it's sort of got two capitals because the parliament sits in The Hague, Den Haag, rather than in Amsterdam. But Amsterdam is the official capital. Okay, some fun facts about the Netherlands. Dutch men are the tallest people, the world's tallest people. I also think that the women are the tallest. We did a video a while back that said Bosnian men are catching up with Dutch men, but I was with my Dutch bestie on the weekend and he is 6'4" and I'm 6'2", and I'm looking up at him as a 6'2" person is the only person that I know. Actually, that's a lie, because the other person in work who's 6'4" in my team, I'm basically the shortest person in my team, which is crazy, at 6'2", because the other guy is a Hungarian Romanian. So he grew up in Romania, but is ethnically Hungarian, and he is also 6'4", so I'm the short one. The Netherlands is the world's biggest flower exporter. Amsterdam has, and that's tulips, I suppose. Tulips are very, very famous. The Netherlands are associated with tulips. Amsterdam has over 1,200 bridges. 1/3 of the Netherlands is under sea level. There's a lot of reclaimed land. I was talking about this place in the Netherlands that used to be an island but is now part of the mainland because they recovered the area which was underwater around it, so it's no longer an island. How crazy is that? The Dutch consume the most licorice in the world. My friend loves licorice. Every birthday I buy him some. And there are over 1,000 windmills in the Netherlands. So many stereotypes. Clogs, windmills, tulips, and licorice. Okay. Where should we go next? We're gonna go to Canada. It's a big shout out to all my Canadian subscribers. Okay, so talking about flags, I think it's one of the most recognizable flags in the world because the maple leaf, right? And the nice colours. Talking about having crushes on countries. Oh my god, when I was a kid, I had the biggest crush on Canada. I remember my mum tells me that I was like, I'm gonna go live in Canada when I was like 7 or something. I loved it. I think it was that program. It was my favourite on TV with the Mountie. What was it called? Someone tell me what that was called. Where the guy is like a Mountie in the proper red uniform, and he has to come down to the States to find someone. Or was it in Canada? I can't even remember. I love that program. Canada became a country on July the 1st, 1867, but did not get its own flag until February 15th, 1965. So 98 years without a flag. How does that work? The maple leaf has been a symbol of Canada since the 1800s. There are 2 official languages in Canada. It doesn't say what, but I know it's English and Francais, French. And I think there was some controversy when Harry and Meghan Windsor of the royal family. I don't think Harry could get Canadian citizenship because he doesn't speak French. Mais je parle français, donc je peux habiter au Canada, je crois. And the word Canada is derived from the indigenous word Kanata. Canada is a monarchy, What? It's not a monarchy. It's a, is it a crown dependency? I'm going to click on this because that's wrong. Hang on. No, it's not a crown dependency. It's in the Commonwealth, isn't it? Let me just see. Hang on. Just scrolling down. Canada is so big that it occupies 6 time zones. Canada is the second largest country in the world in terms of land mass. Canada is bigger than the entire European Union. Canada shares the largest demilitarized border in the world with the United States. Canada is the 3rd largest oil reserve holder in the world. Saudi Arabia is 1st, Venezuela is 2nd. If you are Canadian, expand on the whole monarchy thing for me, would you, in the comment section? Much obliged. Okay, from Canada we're just going to hop down here and go to Deutschland, Germany. Capital, Berlin, of course. I forgot to say Ottawa. So we've got the black, the red, and the, I want to call it amber. So, did you know that the largest train station in the world is in Berlin, the capital of Germany? Berlin is 9 times bigger than Paris. Yet, it doesn't seem as crowded. Oh well, I suppose that's probably why. It doesn't have 9 times the population. There are more than 20,000 castles in Germany. I did a quiz video a little while back and it said about who has the most castles in the world, and it's neither Germany, which is a good runner, nor is it Wales, which again is a good one. It's actually the Czech Republic, I think, which has the most castles in the world. Germany is the EU's largest economy. German is the 3rd most widely taught language in the world. I assume after English and then French, but Spanish is catching up quick. And the German language has 35 dialects. I used to spend a lot of time in Bavaria, and when I was beginning to learn German and I did not understand a word people would say, and my friend gave me a little lesson in like Bavarian German. It's so different. Even the words like for hello and goodbye are different. It is basically a different language. This is Germany. Okay, where next? We're gonna stop in Italy, Italia. So the capital is Rome, of course, former capital of the Roman Empire. And it says that Italy is home to Europe's oldest university, which is in Bologna, and was founded in 1088. And of the top 10 oldest universities in the world, 4 of them are based in Italy. So in addition to Bologna, you've got Padua, Naples and Siena. So they have more universities on the list than any other country. 4 of the top 10, wow, that's incredible. Cats have got rights. Romans are said to adore their feline friends so much that they considered a biocultural heritage. Anyone convicted of killing a cat, owned or a stray, could face a €10,000 fine and up to 3 years in prison. Good job. Well done. I'm a dog lover, but I'm an animal lover. It is estimated that Rome alone is home to around 300,000 cats, the only residents who are permitted to explore the ruins whenever they like. But of course, the Italian police force use Lamborghinis. Apparently only several Lamborghini Huracan police vehicles are in use in Italy, but they do exist. And then I read this kind of controversial one. I've got a lot of Italian viewers, so tell me if it's true. So it says, interestingly, much of Italy used to be part of ancient Greece. So the city of Syracuse in Sicily was once the largest city of ancient Greece and even equaled Athens in size. But then it says that the Romans were nearly wiped out. So there apparently was up to 1.5 million Romans at its peak in the 1st century, but by 476 AD that figure had fallen to a mere 17,000. Today about 99% of the ancient Roman population was lost, meaning virtually no Roman today could claim to be directly descendant from the city's ancient population. I'm sure you disagree with that, Romans, come on. Okay, I think I've got time to do one more country. Okay, so we haven't done an Asian country yet, so let's do Japan. Probably one of the easiest flags to draw. So Japan, capital Tokyo, I've been there. It is crazy busy, so populated. So the oldest company in the world is in Japan. Japan has the 11th largest population in the world, even though it's actually just, you know, a relatively small island with very little habitable space because it's got a massive mountain range down the middle. And one of the northern islands basically is always snowing. And the Japanese live almost the longest of any nationality on the planet. It's suspected this is due to the consummation of so much fish and oily fish in that. I think the other country may be Italy. Or is it Germany? I think it is Italy. In Japan there is one vending machine for every 24 people. They are pretty obsessed with vending machines. Nearly half the zippers worldwide are made in Japan. I think I prefer my jeans with buttons. Oh no, I don't care really. Okay, so that's Japan. Actually, out of complete fairness, I should do a South American country. I haven't done one. I've done North America, Europe. I haven't done Australasia, have I? Should we do New Zealand then? New Zealand, beautiful New Zealand. Okay, so Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. I didn't go there though, I went to Auckland. I landed in the middle of a tropical storm. It was crazy weather. There is more than one type of kiwi. A kiwi is a type of bird that is indigenous to New Zealand's islands, and it's usually the nickname that we have for New Zealanders. We call them kiwis, especially in sport. National reserves make up 30% of the country. I don't understand what that means. Natural reserves of what? New Zealand has a hill with the world's longest name. Oh yes. I think the word is in Maui. Maori, excuse me, Maori, right? And there's a place name in Wales that is, I think, about around the same length, but maybe shorter. Wellington is the most southerly capital in the world. And a fact that I did know, that there are 5 sheep for every person, every resident, not tourists, every resident in New Zealand. So there are 5 times the number of sheep than there are residents of the country. Again, similar to Wales, there's a lot we have in common actually. The North Island just looks like Wales. The South Island looks a bit more like Canada or maybe northern Scotland though. Much larger mountain ranges and stuff, but in the north it's just very like green fields and sheep everywhere. Okay, and then one South American country, let's have the first one I see. I haven't done much on the bottom today. Can you spot a South American country? Technically Suriname, actually. So Suriname is one of the only countries in South America that doesn't have Spanish as its official language. Its official language is actually Dutch. It's a kind of cool flag, I like it. Capital is Paramaribo. And it says Suriname is the smallest independent country in South America. So I think that's alluding to Guyana, or maybe French Guiana. No, French Guiana is part of France. It's not an independent country. Its official language is Dutch. Suriname's capital, Paramaribo, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And in Suriname you drive on the left. Which I believe is the same as we do, don't we? We drive on the left. Yeah. And Japan does as well, curiously. And any, I think Ireland does. And Malta. I don't know if Malta will be on here. Monaco's on here though. Malta is here. In Malta you drive on the left as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click like, it really truly helps this channel so massively, and I am very grateful for it. And I will make this a bit of a fixture. I'll do it again soon. And I hope I'll read out some facts about your country. So drop me a comment if you have any more interesting facts about the countries that I read out today. Okay, thanks everyone so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again really, really soon.